Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tony the GM again. After another great quarterback showing from the New York Jets, I want to talk about four different quarterbacks today: Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Bo Nix, and our backup, Cook. Uh, Three of the quarterbacks came from perfect situations in college. Fields played for Alabama, right? Or Ohio State. Uh, Zach Wilson played for BYU. Bo Nix played for Oregon. Fields and Zach have absolutely zero arm talent. They throw at one speed. They can't process. Everything wrong with a quarterback. They were overdrafted by like 5, 7 rounds. Bo Nix was a product of a system. He has some arm talent, and he'll hit the open throws from a protected pocket. So another thing that I'm very high on, not drafting a quarterback who only hits from a protected pocket. He is a horrible quarterback prospect. He's in a great system for him with Denver, but as Jet fans saw today, you pressure him, he has issues. Also, he can't hit outside the numbers past like 15 yards. Everything has to be directly in front of him. This was all over his tape. You could learn from past mistakes or people's mistakes. Bo Nix needs to be in the right system in the right location. Could he win games? Yeah, he can't. But if you transfer that to New York in a bad weather game, or transfer it to a certain type of defense that could keep him contained and have him throw the middle of the field, Bo Nix is going to have problems like the Bills did to him last year in the playoffs. I want you to go back to look at Bo Nix's playoff game last year where he scored 4 touchdown passes. Go look at the actual 4 touchdown passes. 2 throws to the flat, one of them 10 yards, one of them longer, where the wide receiver made the play. Another throw was a ball that should have been intercepted at least 3 times, probably 2 times, that bounced into the receiver's hands. About a 10-yard throw also. It was a 4th throw about 10 yards where Sutton made a wide receiver grab. It was a catch. It wasn't a throw. Bo Nix will get exposed against every top NFL defense. It's all over his tape. You can't draft guys from perfect situations unless you see them under pressure. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's why I made a video this morning. Okay, you need to see pressure throws in college. Now everybody's slamming Jet fans. Cook doesn't stand a chance. Cook's not ready. Cook's not this. Cook is a plus athlete with an average NFL arm, but he has very high work ethic. A very smart kid also. You can see it on tape. All he needs is a chance. I don't know what he could be as a final outcome, but anybody saying that he's an undrafted free agent and he can't be an NFL quarterback, I'm sorry, I can't help you stop missing on quarterbacks. Okay, if anybody's saying anything like that whatsoever, or giving a player that dropped in the draft because of minor injuries and his statistics didn't match what you like, if that's the reason that you think he can't be an NFL player, I can't help you. There's a big thing with quarterback, developing a quarterback. Obviously, you need to develop a quarterback in certain things, like how to read defenses and work on their mechanics and change a couple of things here and there. Okay, there's certain things you can't develop. The ability to throw a football, you could change the mechanics. You can't teach on talent. You also can't teach the ability to handle pressure. So let's keep on making the same mistakes, Jet fans. We have the outline on how to draft a quarterback, but we constantly are looking up the wrong trees. Cook deserves a full evaluation this year. It needs to be done, and learning by fire is probably the best thing for him. The reason it needs to be done is because they're going to have a high draft pick in the next draft. If he gets a good 10 games of evaluation and he does a lot of things an NFL quarterback is supposed to do, you can't waste the first pick in the draft on a quarterback and blow this. Okay? This is all logic. Okay? That's what we miss on. Okay? You can't miss on this. Cook has more than enough talent to be an NFL quarterback. He's better than Purdy athletically. Okay? He's better than the one in Miami, than Tua athletically. Okay? It's not his fault he didn't run a pro offense and he needed time. He went from looking horrible his first couple of weeks in training camp to actually doing some good things towards the end of preseason. Give the kid a shot. You have no idea what you're missing. How you could write him off, that's the same whole Jets mentality that will always lead to the same failures, guys. I'm very, very high on breaking that somehow. Looking for the right quarterback, but it's not like I'm a genius here. Okay, I'm looking at particular things. Go look at it over and over. Howard will never be an NFL quarterback. He came from a perfect system, perfect protection, perfect everything. Future Hall of Fame receivers, over and over and over. Okay? He can't play under pressure. He can't read past the second progression. And his arm strength is absolutely horrible. With one throw over 40 yards in that many years, that's not quality. Okay? Let's not make the same mistake, Jet fans. Let's get off the field. I told you Fields would never work. I told you Zach was a bust. I told you that Bo Nix needs to be in the right spot. Okay? Let's not make the same mistake over and over. Give Cook a shot, man. Take care.